Well, fans got more than a college football game when the University of Texas and University of Georgia hooked up last week at the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. The mascots decided to throw down as well. Oh, not the ones in costume either. Take a look at this footage where Bevo, the Longhorns' mascot steer, takes a run at Uga, Georgia's bulldog. Okay, now how smart was it to dress a dog in red and put him in front of a bull? Did anybody think about that? Obviously not. All right, are you tired of the same old trip to your hairdresser, Jacques or Philippe? Well, it might be time for a visit to Madrid, Spain. Hairstylist Alberto Almedo just made up the greatest way to liven up your look: ninja swords and blowtorches. That's right. I mean, why cut your hair when you can torture and interrogate it? And when he became disillusioned with scissors, he decided to cut them out and continue deeper with swords. Deeper was probably a poor choice of words on my part. Now, he also does haircuts with claws that he puts on his hands. Maybe he was the inspiration of Edward Scissorhands. Almedo says that his precision lasers are the next goal. May the force be with his clients. That's all I got to say. I will continue to use my traditional barber. All right, crossing the ocean in a sailboat, you know that can be treacherous. I mean, the wind, the storms. But 71-year-old Jean-Jacques Savin wanted the bigger challenge. So he's crossing the Atlantic in a barrel, and an orange barrel at that. If this catches on, our freeways soon may be depleted of those insufferable and ubiquitous orange barrels, as people will be using them in lakes and rivers as watercraft. Mr. Savin is the first person ever to venture the Atlantic in one. Imagine that. I thought so many people would have tried this before. But he hopes to complete the journey in 3 months' time. Being a Frenchman, he does have good Bordeaux wine as well as a bunk, a captain's seat, and a tiny, tiny little kitchen. There's satellite technology for guidance, and goose pâté and white wine to celebrate his birthday at sea. In a barrel. In a barrel. You know, he could have just launched out in a wine barrel and drank his way across the Atlantic. That way, he would have gotten pickled or ended up in a pickled barrel. Anyway, Mr. Savin hopes to land on a French Caribbean island to help speed paperwork, medical tests, and his flight back to the southwest of France. Now, you may worry about his adventure, but I'll bet this Frenchman is going to have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. All right, here's a shout out to newly elected Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez I don't think she'd get elected in this district here. Yeah, shout out to her for getting right to business by offering public workers currently off during the shutdown with creative ways to build their own social media following. She says just do things like, 1, endorse single-payer health care for all. 2, hold Wall Street accountable. 3, change the minimum wage. 4, give Puerto Rico debt to the United States and forgive it. Then end private prisons and ICE detention. And then the next one is to approve the Green Deal that Nancy Pelosi shot down. Yeah, or we could just fund border security and be done with the shutdown. That might be quicker, just so you know. And a very quick shout out to CNN for having Nancy Pelosi's daughter on, who revealed this about her mom. And I quote, she said, "She'll cut your head off and you won't even know you're bleeding," end quote. I kind of think that might be true. Maybe that's why Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez backed off the new Green Deal that she was demanding when Nancy said no. Well, just like someone who tears a mattress tag off before reading the fine print, we read the news